Good morning, traders. Happy Tuesday morning with Vindy here with FuturestraderElite. As you can see in pre-market here, we had a pullback this morning and not looking real good, you know. They hit that pre-market high up here this morning around, looks like 975 and drained it on down to 783. Currently, our pre-market low is down here at 783 and our 15-minute low. We got a little bit of support down here, but when they open the market up here, I'm gonna tread lightly because we got this 15-minute imbalance up here overhead. It's a bearish imbalance, 872 to 921. Want to see what they do there. Not really liking what the 15-minute chart looks like at all. Would really like to see it close above, say, 865 or so to feel a little better about the long situation. Of course, we got about the 15-minute candle is going to close as the market opens. So see where it closes as the market opens. See if maybe they want to run this up. You can see the 1 minute is overbought on the momentum. So is the 2 minute, and the 15-minute is oversold, trying to curl up. 5 minute is oversold, trying to curl up. So the 1 and 2 need to pull back and cool off a little. But the 5 is ready to go to the upside. 15 minutes ready to go to the upside. Don't mean they will. It's just showing that they're ready if they want to start grinding this back to the top side. So we'll just have to wait and see. Morning, Remod, Special K, Leroy, Brian. Morning, everybody. Yeah, don't forget to smash that like button today. Helps us grow the community. When I sit back and look at the overall higher time frames, looks a little bearish on the intraday. Of course, they're bullish on. When you zoom out, they're bullish. When you zoom in, a little more bearish as far as the intraday. So we'll just have to wait and see. We don't predict the market. We react to what it does. So let's see what it does for us. I was sort of thinking that we was going to see some more to the downside originally. Possibly. I was looking at a draw box here. Got a few market open. Looking for something like maybe I'm looking for a box here. 755 to 765. Sort of what I kind of was looking at on another chart. Kind of like that area. I was waiting to see if maybe when they was pulling this back, I was kind of wondering, was they going to come on down here and tap this area? But they found some support there instead for now anyway. Morning T. Probably just, maybe wait till they put in the first 15 minutes before we get put in and see. Just depends on how wild they open it or what zones they try to touch. I mean, if they come into this zone here and looks like they're going to support down here at 755, 765, I might take a long out of there before the orbs put in first 15 minutes. Just depends. If they pierce through it, then it'd probably be a no-go. Not going to try to guess a bottom here in case it blows through. I mean, we have key points that we would think survive a pullback, and this being the one. we break below the overnight low out of the gate, then I'm going to have to start thinking probably 7 to 710 down here, or maybe 710, 720. I don't know. To the upside, though, we got that imbalance to fill. Got this imbalance up here to fill. Our overnight high is up here about 944, and got the pre-market high even higher than that, 975. So I throw a couple quick trend lines on here, just as reference maybe. We're here at the open and see things look like coming out of the gate. Here they can already be about ready to break this trend line possibly. About 30 seconds left before the market opens. Like button before we get started. Here we go. Market's open. Got awfully close to our zone. Looks like they tagged the top of our box down through. Talk about 765. Right in there, maybe a little less, 764. Now, I used to play a lot of trades like this. Like I'd have drawn that box on there, and I would have front loaded my orders. Like I would have stacked them in the box. And had I just did that, and I started at the top of the box, I probably would have got filled on at least one or two, and then it would automatically push back up to 806. I mean, it'd been like a 40, 50 point move real fast. When I used to scalp all the time, I'd do trades like that, looking for them quick reactions, in and out. I don't do them as often as I used to at all. Nowhere near as much as I used to. Because I've also front loaded orders like that with no stop, and they smack it and bounce back real fast like that, and then put in another death candle. So you got to make sure if you do anything like that, you always place your stops just on the outside of whatever your zone area is. Just below the overnight low or something. That way, if it does throw in a death candle after a move like that, that you stopped out and don't end up down here at this yellow line wondering what just happened. Good job, Special K, passing a take profit account this morning already. Nice job. How did you pass it, Special K? Did you pass it shorting or did you pass it going long? Did you take a long out of this box down here and get picked up, or did you short down into that area? Played long. Oh, she picked it up and got sucked right back up into that. One contract. Look at that. One contract and bam. He trusted the zone. He played the zone long. Right out of the gate. Passed the account. How it's done, you got to be fast. Done for the day. Nothing wrong with that. Right. What are they going to do here? They're going to protect here. Going to brain pump a little. Let's see what we're working with. So, guess I should have trusted my zone, huh? Have in a check now. Short to pop kind of day, or are they going to try to take this level out and try to march this on up some? Pullback is kind of surprising, to be honest, in Q like this. After all the news that they got, and oil's now $77 a barrel, you would think they'd keep trying to march this up. It was so close to tackling that all-time high. It looks like overnight. So, you know, ours up there pretty good too, above 30. For them to try to break out right here. Looks like they want to try to break out here. Well, I tried the long once already. Oh, man. My stopping place. they can get above this 15-minute 50, then we could see them come back in here and try to maybe fill this imbalance overhead possibly. Previous day high for around 918 or 15, close above 845. We need to get above 845. 15-minute candle close in 6 minutes, close above 845. Looking a little better to the for the long side. Like they have what it takes. Trying to do here. Take out that low there. That's not going to be. I added them. Play down. Oh well. 45. Do it. Looks like the struggle's real. Push. Push. Oh, do it. Up there above 845. Pop put it. Push. 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 Arc above 50. 50. Oh no, don't come back. Got less than 3 minutes on a 15-minute. So get up above 850 and close. Look a whole lot better. On, let's go. Push. On, teasing me. Push. Rip. Or I was looking 5-minute chart, not the gets above the 15-minute 50 and closes in 2 minutes, then looking real. Push. Fill the imbalance. On the way up, I don't letting it breathe too much. Push. Way. Wrong way. Fell over candle. Ah, got me. Got me. See where this thing closes at. Not like that area too much. About to close. That don't look too good. Keep it up there, but we're putting in some higher lows here, right here on this whatever they're doing, chopping around. So maybe, just maybe. See. They're trying to work with. A lot of range. Got about around 100 points, maybe. Or lockdown, lockdown, maybe here and there, right there. The lockdown just so it's locked in place. Nasty looking 1 minute chart. Pretty rough. 5 minute. Maybe we break out of the orb here. Maybe get a retest of it. Waiting. Trying to be patient. Wait my about 8. I'll go looking for 890, but I'm not gonna take profit there probably. If it pushes on up. Alright, see if I can let this breathe a little. What I'm hoping for is that they'll push this on up, then maybe come back and possibly do the retest of the orb high. I'm just below that. Well, all along. I'm in funded accounts, so I need to lock in on the way up instead of giving it to breathe. For 890. Should easily get to 890, but nothing's a straight line. So we really didn't get a close hard enough above the orb high to naturally play a retest. You know, you want to see a good break of the orb high, then a retest, not immediately. You know, maybe down the road a little bit, get up here, come around, and then smack it. Like the one we played the other day, it was late in the day. It come back and tested the orb high, worked out pretty good. Then maybe I'll be looking for some exhaustion up here at the previous day higher. They feel this imbalance around 920. I might be looking for a short up there possibly. First reaction short, maybe. See what the momentum looks like when it gets there and how it gets there. Rotate out here for a bit out of them fundeds. Wait till something better set. You think y'all think it's a safe idea? Probably a better idea. I think it's a better idea. I usually never get funded to start the day off with. Hey, early in the green, early in the green. FOMO right now. Wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that? Still not as volatile as it was last week. Yesterday wasn't nothing like it today, and either we're down around 20, 21, which is about normal for this time of morning for us. Whereas all last week it was like it was around 50 on the 1 minute, like all day, every day for the most part. Range between 30 and 50 for the most of the day, usually on the higher end. It's about 5 minutes left on the 15 minute. Put in now. If it closes, say above 885, uh, that 15-minute candle closes above what we got put in right now as far as structure here. 5 minutes. Could be some more upside for sure coming. Might see some sort of pullback first, but seems like if they can get above 885 and close that candle, we would be targeting about 920 or something off of this balance here. Maybe it'll go on the 15 minute. About 4 minutes left. Two and a half. 15 minutes. Putting it now. If they close this if that 15 minute closes below 831, I might think it's time to go short. Break below this yellow line here. Tough one here. Well, not really. I just give them 2 minutes and let it happen. Two minutes is a long time sometimes, as far as where the price ends up. Got about a minute left. Wow. Push down. Push down. Only got one left. I sold one off manually. Close my right there for now. I think we still see something here. Don't mean first before back and retested that 831. They broke it. Come back and tested it right here. Like they'd have more downside. I should just take it small. Trying to decide. It was all that looked really bad on the 15-minute chart for them to close down below that. So they could try to save it though, you know. Really push. That's so dirty. Come on. Man. Come on, push. About the time I quit trying to get in, climb it to the maybe they come down here and retest this low here, that orb low. Maybe they put in a Today double bottom right here, right at the open of the market here. That right down around that 831. If they can break above it and hold, that could clean it up. Maybe go back for 880 or have to get above it and hold. But really, I'd rather see them get above, say, 850, the 15-minute 50 up here, up there to get long maybe. Otherwise, I want to see them pull back to this low. See if they're going to do a double test, double tap down here, or if they want to go. Because if they do break through this down here, I'm going to be looking for 700. Happen pretty quick. Okay. How's everybody doing this morning? Has anybody already taken some trades? Locked in any green? Loss here? No in chat. Maybe you're just hanging out on the sidelines. Nothing wrong with that either. Break out of probably. Looking at this, somewhat looks sort of like an inversion type long right here. Everything was screaming bearish, and then they bear flag it quite a ways and then take it, rivet to the. Although they're not showing a lot of positivity to the upside right there, but at least momentum wise, anyway. Could just bring it back into the range down here and keep chopping around. Like I said, preferably above the 15-minute 50, say 55. Get up into the little push. Got to maintain that. So hold it. Got to push above the 50 and close. Right on it. On, let's push, boobs. Push. Push. close it out now. Like the 15 chart looks really wiki. Really, really wiki. Push, 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 push. Push. Almost got me back to the green. Appreciate it. Question is, get down here, are we going to see a double tap down here? Are they actually going to try to break below, go lower? Broke below that, we'd get down here to 700 probably pretty quick. Like that's where they want to go, possibly. Unless that's just a sweep and they protect here. Otherwise, you could have a nice break below and a or below retest. Come on down here. I want to see if they can short down in the 700 and then I'll flip long if they pick me up down there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Got a decent part of that short there. Uh, Maybe I should wait and see if they get down there how it reacts instead of front loading. In case they decide to come through that, because they could, say they wanted to sweep 700, they could easily come down in here and tag at 4 hour zone. We got this imbalance now. Now what are they doing? A short to pop situation. What it's looking like. I'm gonna say that if 700 don't protect, 700 don't protect, we need to pay attention. 4 hour zone with this 15-minute imbalance under it, right at around 670. Well over 100 points. 15 minutes. Push. Come on, push. Push. Big candle out of that zone. Come on. Hit it. Push. Nice. Now, if they really want to keep pushing this up, if they want to get bullish, you should see this return to about 831. I don't know how bullish we're going to be able to get here out of this zone, but this is the zone. If they reject up in here in these EMAs, you know, if we can get back above the 30-minute 50, we should be looking pretty good. I don't really want to give it that much room to breathe, but I guess I might ought to. Push, come on, push. Break the structure there. Come on. Come on. Look, where's the momentum at? Show us some more. Pushing. 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 More momentum. Push. All right, then. I'll take it. I appreciate it, Remod. Got some of the long. Great job, Remod. What it's all about. Now look, they decided to reject out of there. Just didn't have enough bulls there to push it any further, I guess. But we snagged what we could out of it. Nasty, nasty rejection there out of that. Right back down in our zone here. Don't look good on the bull side. Wow. Get rid of this here. Anybody else catch the bounce out of that zone there? Maybe scalp them some out of that long? Or anybody catch this long short right here? Maybe? Let me know in chat. Brian caught the short. Nice job, Brian. Brian caught some of the short. Leroy caught 70 points short and 60 long out of the zone. We just played that bounce out. Good job, Leroy. That's all you, Leroy. That's the discipline and you executing your trade plan. No thanks needed, but I do appreciate this. They're going to come on down and fill the imbalance. Oh my goodness! You would think that there's something going on in the news after the nice drive up, and now look at this. Rid of that imbalance. Filled. Got the old golden pivot down here at 616. Previous day low down here around 600. One levels. Much help to support the golden pivot time frame wise. Maybe some support around the previous day low, higher time frame, possibly. Got some off the 30-minute chart that would probably help the previous day low. Our chart don't look all more like 560s or so down in here. Yeah, if it's previous day low, if 600 don't hold, you need to be thinking we're coming on down. All the higher time frames agree that we should be down in this area somewhere in the mid to lower 500s if this don't hold up here. Trying to come back and do that gap fill from when we gapped up overnight, all the way down to 964. Boom. Down. Just give us one more death candle down to like 545 or try to save it from. Let her get out. 50 EMA on the one. Magic 8 Ball lied to me on that one. Push down. Come on, slam it down. Push down. Push down to like 540. Push. Seven mark. Seems like the drop is there. They just don't want to do it. Maybe they're trying to find out what double bottom down here. Maybe try to run it back up. Try to find some legs. Stuck to my original plan, huh? That crazy. Had one more shot. 25K eval, just blew it. I see. How's everybody doing today? Pretty quiet out there. Not many people in chat. Everybody sitting on the sidelines or doing pretty good until I wasn't. So how it goes. Pretty good until I wasn't. Had like $200 in the account anyway in the green. I should have locked it out and rotated instead. I blew it. Lost two evals today. Might be done. Nothing wrong with that to be done. I lost a couple today myself. Copy trading. Sometimes that's how it goes. Of course, I'm trading heavy anyway. I'm trading heavier than I should be in a 25K. That was for sure. Part of it. Some days are that way. If you are green, you should lock it in. Like I was talking about earlier, I was green. Should have locked it out and rotated. But I didn't. Now I have to deal with the consequences. No big deal. I think that thing was 15 bucks. Letting it to gonna hold this long here. looking for 700. Pain, lock-ins. Break above that 75 area though, in order to do so. Say the yellow line up here. About 11, just after 11 o'clock market time. I'm looking at this thinking, maybe that we had to put in sort of a double bottom here, and then they swept it hard with this candle and pushed right back up into the area. So really thinking maybe they're going to turn this around and walk back up. They might not though. Maybe not. I should add protection right here under the golden pivot. I don't need to let this go way down here. But I also want to give enough time to breathe. I'm in our trend line. Tap our trend. Where it was at. Maybe they don't walk it back up, leading it down. Like they would trying to walk us back though. I have our 4-hour candle work on. Gave it a lot of room to breathe there too. A lot of green left on the table. If they come stop me out, then not looking real good for the bull side. Like they tagged me out already. Hold and pivot. Hold up and push it. Look at that. Like they tagged me out right there with that wick. Y'all can see it on the screen that well. Barely, barely. Bulls. Push. I break above. We're above 665. Oh, looking for like 750. Y'all can drive us up 30-minute high there. Quick. Driving up there. Morning swing. Projection. Bulls. Man, that's nasty. So much on the table on that trade. That right there is why you should always lock in. Lock in. Push. Back below that goal. Oh, down. 100 points. $100. Shoot it down. $100. Wrong way. Chart looks good. It looks like it should be long down here out of this area. trying to short it. Thing above the golden pivot, I think. Bulls, you push it. Push. Come on, Bulls. My goodness. Clobbered today. Absolutely clobbered today. Ooh, I must not be in the right headspace. Here somehow. Oh my goodness. Really? I'll see 540. Push down. Push. Push. Don't go that way. Push. Keep pushing. Push. 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 Down. Gone. Push. About time I finally caught a decent trade. 40. 5. From 700 something in the red to 800, about a $15 trade. I'm going to lock these out and rotate. Lock them out. Come down there. That was a zone I've been wondering if they's going to come tag forever now, all the way back here. Question is, are they going to protect down there? Are they still going to let this bleed off? Bulls, give us a push. Hard push. Come back to the trend line. I don't care if it rejects again. Get us back to the trend line. You caught some of the short for yourself as well. Great job. I'm here trying to counter trade now. Hurt again. In this 5. Putting too much risk on the table. Push. Give me one decent push. Push. Get there. Push. That level. Push. Do that. That level. Push. Push. Man, so close. Push up there and tag me out, coach. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man. Redemption time. Come on, push. Get me out of that hole, man. Push. Come on, bulls. Do it. Push. Not enough there. Not enough there. Caught you a nice long from the bottom. Good job, Swain. Like I feel like I just like to like put my accounts in as much drawdown as I can and then have to work my way back instead of just making a good trade in the first place. I first have to make a bad trade, then I got to make a good trade so that I'm at break even. We don't never want to get ahead. It just ain't there for the longs today. It don't seem like. They need to push. They need to push hard. 11:30 market time. Heck, I need to catch a 100-point move here just to get within striking range of getting back to break even. Or a bunch of smaller trades. On bulls. Well, should I just take my stop or leave my stop in, close my eyes, shake the 8 ball, let this run for 4 hours and see if maybe I can make something? Maybe take my stop off altogether and just put in a take profit around $900 and see if it hits. Lock that where it's at. Puts me in a little better position than I was earlier. It'll be a down day here. If we could get below like 473 down here where my order is, get below this 460 to whatever 470 area, they could be trying to go down and get that gap fill. Maybe not during this session, but working on it now and then continue it across the Asia session tonight, possibly. Down here, that imbalance. You in the shorts lane? Trying to let them run so I can make back the damage I did to my account. Yeah, locking in there. I'm not locking in. I'm trying to get back to 2 green. I lost a couple evals already today, and then these accounts I just had 2,000 in the red. That's because I sized up today. I quit. It's been a long time since I've used any kind of size, and today's a good example why. Keep it small, keep it tight. Sizing up get you in trouble. Add one to my position there. Started, stopped out of some. If it wants to keep dropping, I can let it breathe. I'll keep adding to my position. The fact that they've already brought it down this far has you think, got to make you think that maybe they want to go for that gap fill, which is around 9 something, 70 or so. And it's still a long ways away, but they can do it. Have to break below 470 though. Break below 470. Minute candle has like 15 minutes to close, 16, 17 minutes. If that 30-minute candle closes below 470, I'd say there's a whole lot more to the downside at play. Whole lot more. If they ain't gonna try to save it anywhere. Add another one of my positions. I think maybe got down to 2, back up to 3. Maybe add one more. See, we can get the harder drop here. Space to breathe here. Below 470. See, they're fighting right here around that 470 mark. Below 470, you're gonna see them move down into this 15-minute imbalance pretty quick. You should. Give us another good drop. Drop. Close out manually. See what they're gonna do right here. I'll go back in. I was thinking they might pop us back up. I don't know, swingers, a bunch of them out there. We got a channel to report them and all that there in Discord. Take a screenshot and post it in there, that way people know. But there's a whole bunch of them. I don't know why. Not anybody special, but there's a whole lot of spam and impersonators. Yeah, I try to ban them out of the Discord as soon as I see them. I seen somebody get in there like a couple days ago as FTE. As soon as I seen it, I banned them. Oh yeah, I see that. Like some FTE person tried to join again. Hey, Nice drop here. On, keep dropping. Down here to 371. Come on down to 371. Come on, break down, break below 400. Hard push down. Come on, give me a hard push down. Keep on going. Push down, push down, push down. 71, 371, 70. You can do it. Come on. On down to 400. Down to 400. Oh, don't you do it. Don't stop me out. Push. Push down. Come on. Push. Ah. Plug it back down. Going to the 300s. Pushing. Pushing. Y'all can push down. Let's go. Push. All right. From 2,000 to 500 in the red. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I got hit hard on a first run there on these accounts. I was 2,000 in the red. Right now I'm 466, 466 in the so got back about a little over 1,500 so far, I think. Over 14 or not 15. Luckily we was getting a nice drop. You know, most of it came off shorting that drop, but I'm shorting 5, 10 micros. Sometimes I've had up to 20, I think, even 30 one time. I don't advise doing any of that. Doing what I got to do to try to get back to green. Nice little drive here. Could have held that long I was in, but kind of rejection of. Oh yeah, appreciate it, everybody. Now there ain't no reason for me to get hysterical or like emotional, or start freaking out. Just one trade at a time, one trade at a time. I do appreciate it. When the trade first happened and I seen it happen, and I closed it out manually, like, my gosh, what just happened? I was in, caught me the wrong way too fast, and that's part of it. That's why normally I'm only trading between 1 and 5 micro, and always moving my stops into place as soon as I go green to stay away from days like today. But telling you, maybe I'm in the wrong headspace today or something. Been streaming for a while now, and y'all hadn't really seen me do nothing like this in the last 3 months. Back up in here, 60 minutes, 50, kind of checked up here on this trend line. The 50 EMA on the 1 minute is right at that trend line. Case all day, staying below the trend line. I think it's place. Probably should look at the 5-minute chart before I took my. Thing. Yeah, that's right. It happens to all of us, everybody. You know. I'm gonna try to V this up now after all this. Try. Get that rejection. Come on. I'm gonna go down, fill that overnight gap up from a while ago. Playing with fire today, no doubt. Playing with fire today. Push, push, push again. Got to push more than that. Nice. Had to sell some manually there in case it didn't take that stop or cover there. Come on down. See what you got. What I'm talking about, but that's what I'm talking about. Keep on pushing. Yeah. Come on down and get it. Go on. Well, you can get down here and get that one. Wrong way. Magic 8 ball. Magic 8 ball say today. Oh my goodness. Push down. On. Whatever. Stop me. Real right now? Whatever. Yep. Swing anybody that says they are last. I say that all the time. On, let's go down. Come on. Go down. Come on, let's keep going down. To the dark side of the moon. Dark side of the moon. Comes back up to the 60-minute 50 or only got one left. You know, no, maybe top out. Nice. Special K past the bullet up. Close that trade right there because I'm $83 in the red all the way from. So, position here. I got some slippage in the copy trade. A couple of mine are showing on 200. And, no, I'm sorry, they're that other. Yeah. What size bullet knocks did you pass there, Special K? On, let's go, Bulls. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push. Micros, I need to get out of 5 of those right up here. Quick if it'll go my way. On, push. Not asking for a lot, just asking for a little bit. 5 more, 6. On, get up there. Nice. What I'm talking about. Get up there. Pushing. Push. On, bulls. Push. Lock it in. Lock it in. Don't believe us. Push up. Push up. Come on. Do it. Can't do it. Maybe the struggle's real. Oh, hey, I'm 72.50 in the green. After being 2,000 in the red. That's what I'm talking about. Push. 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 There, come on. Come on, bulls. Push. Maybe I should have sized down once I got in the green. Now I'm back in the red. Man, come on, bulls. Push. Come on, bulls. Push. Come on, bulls. Push. One good. Now that I'm back in the green, I think I'll just sit on the sideline for a second. A long road there. Well, well. Hmm. Push. Push. Uh, Come on, push. Close out, man. Lightning. There we go. There we go. That's about, I'm about done right there. That's 2000 in the red to 433 in the green. And because where my head's at, I think I should probably stop. Is not right. Yeah, I was sized up. I ain't been trading away. That's why I said I need to take a step back. I've been trading anywhere from mainly 10 to 25 micros a day. All day it seems like. I don't know what's going on. Oh, evals though. So that's how I got in the situation in the first place, was trading that size. Appreciate it, everybody. I didn't wasn't for sure if I'd get it back or not, but I normally do. But I shouldn't get myself in that position in the first place, if you know what I mean. We all have them days though. It wasn't really that hard to get back to green because we had that nice short play to play and was scalping off of, getting some decent hits. But I was also using size too. I wasn't doing 1 to 5. I was doing 10 to 25, which rakes it in a little bit quicker. Hmm. Hope everybody else has been doing better than me. I hope. I think I'm gonna call it a day here. Today's Tuesday. Probably I'm gonna try to do the Asia session tonight. Hopefully, see y'all there. And it just depends. Last night, I kind of watched the Asia session a little bit. It was just, I was like, man, there ain't no way I'm sure. The ATR was really low, and then I'd see it get up to 20 or 25, and then like 2 candles later, be back around 3 or 5 on the ATR, and I'm like, we might give it a go tonight, I think, and You'll know if you have the notification set on YouTube. You'll know. I hadn't got it scheduled yet, but if you have your settings on there set right, then you'll be notified once it is scheduled. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. And then, like Swang said, FOMC's tomorrow. So, I'm gonna call it here for today. Today was pretty tough for me for some reason, but luckily I'm in the green. Other than the 2 evals that I lost, which is fine. I don't care about that, but I did care about being 2,000 in the red. But now that we're green, I'm going to step away before I end up in the red again. I appreciate everybody showing up and showing out with us on the daily and helping the community grow. If you keep on trading today, stay safe. Try to stay green, size properly. And I will see y'all on the next one. Have a great day.